Ancient Rome is often remembered as one of the greatest civilizations in history. A world of marble temples, powerful armies, and impressive engineering. But behind the monuments and achievements, there was a darker side of Rome. The empire ruled not only through laws, but through fear. Some Roman punishments were designed not just to kill, but to destroy a person's dignity, honor, and memory. One of the most feared punishments in ancient Rome was called damnatio ad bestias. It means condemnation to the beasts. This was not an execution in the modern sense. It was a public spectacle. Victims were brought into massive arenas, including the Colosseum. They were unarmed, unprotected, and surrounded by thousands of spectators. Unlike gladiators, these people had no chance to survive. The victims were often criminals, slaves, prisoners of war, and later, early Christians. When the crowd was ready, the gates beneath the arena opened. Wild animals were released: lions, leopards, bears, sometimes even starving dogs. The animals were kept hungry on purpose. The goal was not a quick death, it was fear. In Roman society, honor meant everything. To die as a soldier was still considered a proper death. But to be torn apart by animals in front of a cheering crowd meant total humiliation. This punishment destroyed dignity, reputation, and family honor. In many cases, the bodies were not buried. Without burial, Romans believed the soul could not rest. This made damnatio ad bestias a punishment beyond death. Executions were carefully planned. They took place during public games between plays and gladiator fights. Death became entertainment. But physical death was not the only way Rome erased people. There was another punishment, even more disturbing. It was called damnatio memoriae, the condemnation of memory. This punishment was reserved for emperors and powerful figures who had fallen out of favor. When someone received damnatio memoriae, their existence was erased. Statues were destroyed. Names were removed from inscriptions. Faces were scratched from stone. Coins were melted down. Public records were altered. Families were forbidden from speaking their names. In a civilization obsessed with legacy, this was the ultimate punishment. Several Roman emperors suffered this fate, including Caligula, Nero, and Domitian. Ironically, attempts to erase them failed. Historians later noticed missing names, damaged statues, and empty spaces where faces once were. Memory fought back. Today, we admire Roman ruins in the Colosseum, but those stones once echoed with screams. Ancient Rome was not only a civilization of progress, it was a civilization of control. Fear was a tool, spectacle was a weapon, and punishment was a message. Follow for more fascinating and dark facts from ancient history.